Hey guys, Andy here. Today I'm going to talk about why people are gaining more weight and what can be done about it. Now, you've got to look back over the last 10 years, if not longer, that our jobs are becoming more sedentary. In other words, sitting down a lot. Now, all the manual labour jobs tend to be going, and we are sat in offices day in, day out. We drive to work, we sit down all day. We're fueling, we're putting energy into our bodies, but we're not burning the energy off. We then drive home, we sit down, we eat, go to sleep, repeat 5 days. And the weekends, we tend to put more calories in our body because we're very much people who like to go out and socialise, eat pizza, chips, fries, so forth, drink beer, which is more calories going into the body. Now, if you're allowed, say, hypothetically 2,000 calories a day to maintain your weight, why would you possibly go above that each day? Because you will gain excess body fat. Now, what can be done about it? Well, you can reduce your calories down. In other words, stop putting as many calories into the body, or move more, or combine the two together. Now, a lot of the foods we eat are calorie dense. So your pizzas, your fries, your burgers and all that sort of stuff, they're quite calorie dense. They're packing more calories into such a small amount of food. And they're not nutritionally beneficial to the body. We don't get your minerals, vitamins and all that sort of stuff out of it. So to me, it's not beneficial to supporting life. However, we like those foods. So I keep them in my diet and you should keep them in your diet. But what you need to be mindful of is that you have a certain amount of calories each day to maintain your weight, or you reduce it slightly to lose excess body fat. Now, you need to stick to that day in and day out and be consistent. It's like you walk into a shop, you see £1,000 handbag, but you've only got £50 left. Why would you possibly go and spend £1,000 on a handbag when you've only got 50 quid less? And left, you put it on a credit card and then you've got to repay that debt just like your calories in the body. If you put excess body fat on, you've got to reduce the calories to repay that debt to get back to your maintenance levels and get back to the size you want to be. So in a nutshell, guys, we are more sedentary, we're not moving as much, we put more calories in from calorie dense foods, which is making us feel hungry all the time, and then we just keep repeating and eating and not moving as much. To make changes, why don't you start moving a bit more? So outside of the gym, this is walk to the shops, drive further away from the shops, walk the kids to school, go for long walks at lunchtime, things like that, because what that's doing is burning energy from your body. Now, coupled with bringing the calories down slightly, don't change your diet too much. If you're having 5 biscuits a day, reduce it down to 2. If you're having bottles of Coke a day, reduce it down to half a bottle. And that will make a difference in a week, believe it or not, it does. Your calories will reduce, and in time, you will lose that excess body fat and or weight. Now, there's lots of different diets out there. A calorie deficit is the principle of fat loss. The method is up to you what you want to do to lose that body fat. But the low carb diets, the low fat diets, the shake diets, the tablet diets, you name it, they all lead back to one thing, and that's a calorie deficit. You're reducing the amount of energy going into your body. So totally up to you which diet you want to go on, but why don't you free diet where you can eat what you want, just monitoring the calories, and you can adjust where you need to. Okay, so in a nutshell, fat loss needs a calorie deficit. A calorie deficit comes from changing your habits in your diet. You do not necessarily need to go on a low carb diet, low fat diet, low anything diet. You just need to manage it like you manage your bank account. You wouldn't spend all your money if you haven't got it, so don't do it with your calories, guys. Have a fabulous